All right, today we are going to be making something like this. Today is going to be the start of a 2-day project. So that's going to be Thursday and Friday. Thursday, which is today, you want to have this part complete. And then tomorrow, I don't have an example right this second. We'll finish this same picture, but we'll be adding to it. For this picture, what we are doing is going to be creating no more or no less than 6 mountains. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do more than 6 if you want. That's up to you. Uh, the next thing that we need to have is our smooth and continuous lines. So I combine that together. So all my lines are smooth and continuous. Next, I am filling the majority of my page. We're going to fill the sky portion tomorrow. We're not going to do that today. And I also want to be able to see that each side of our mountain is it looks different. So there should be 2 different like line patterns on either side. Those are the things that I'm looking for. That's pretty much what we're doing. So how do we exactly make this? So to make this, you would have your paper. If you want, you can start with a pencil, but I'm gonna start with a marker. It makes it easier for you to see. You're gonna go and make almost like triangles. You don't wanna make perfect triangles because it's not gonna look right. Mountains in real life aren't perfect triangles. They are kind of like jagged or, I don't know, bumpy or lumpy. So you're gonna start at the bottom. The ones in the front should be smaller. So I'm gonna start with my small mountain like that. Then I just like having space in the middle to have another mountain. So now I have 2. Then I'll put 1 in the middle. 3. Then I have 2 here. That's 4. It's going to be 5. And then I can just do another one. All right, and that would be 6. These lines I did do pretty much continuous, so I put my marker down and then drew the whole time. I didn't lift it up until I got back to another line or another area that I already drew. The next thing you're going to want to do is split each of your mountains in half. Don't just draw a straight line down vertically. You want to make it like a wavy line. This is going to help your mountains look better. They're going to look more unique. It's going to make them have more texture. And the type of wavy line is going to be up to you. I have these 2 mountains close together, and I put this line here so that way they don't meet up. You don't want the lines to meet up like that. That doesn't look right. And it's okay if you make mistakes because this type of project is going to help you to use your mistakes as I don't know, pluses. So they're not mistakes. You're gonna learn to work with your mistakes more. All right. So now that we have that, one side is going to have the lines closer together, and they're going to be going more vertically on one side, and then the other side, the lines are going to be further spaced apart or spaced further apart, and the lines will be more horizontal. I'm saying the word more because they're not going to be exactly vertical or horizontal. So I'll show you what that means. So on one side, the lines are going to be close. So we're going to count this line that we made for the center as the starting point. So I'm just going to go next to that line, and we're going to go down. And I'm holding it up and drawing it. So I'm trying to get a good position here. Let me see. So make them close together. And I can get these closer. I'm just trying to show you very quickly. All right. So that's one side. So that's the vertical side. So now we're going to do the horizontal side. Again, these lines shouldn't be straight. Just don't make straight lines. They're all going to be like wavy. Now that I have that, my first one, that's going to be the starting point for that side. I want to try to follow that shape. And it's going to change depending on how you're doing it. And that's okay. So I messed up right here on these two. They're kind of too close, but that's okay. So I spaced the next one. All right, so it should look something like that. And now I'll show you a demonstration on how that would look without me holding it up. So I'm still going to be upside down. I'm just going to make this a little bit, I'll make this line right here a little bit better. Right? So one side going vertical. Lines close together. Continuous line. Just following that shape. And there's something underneath my paper, so I'll put a little bump here. That's okay. I'm going to kind of follow that. I kind of exaggerated a little bit. That's okay. So again, this is something that's going to help you learn, or to help you to start thinking about using your mistakes as a tool to make your art better. All right, so those were my verticals. All right, let's get over here to horizontal. All right, now horizontals. I'm gonna try to make the horizontal ones thin, just so I have that difference between the two sides. So I was going like down and, down, up, then down. So it was stopping right here, but now I have extra space here. So I went down, up, and down, and it's starting to round back to up again. So that's why mine is looking like that. Continuous line. There we go. So that's one. I'm gonna come back in here, try to fix this line on the outside. Come over here, do that one. All right, this is fairly simple, so I'm not gonna do all of them. So I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna end the video.